Nerdy Dan here, and I'm doing a video with money trees, and specifically about what amounts should you put into the hole that you get when you dig up the golden spot. Now, you see a gold spot on your island, you dig it up, you can find 1,000 bells, and hopefully you know this already that if you put the 1,000 bells back into that and bury it back in the hole, you're gonna get 3,000 bells back once the tree grows up. Now, if you go 10,000 bells, you will get 30,000 bells, but it doesn't go like that normally. It doesn't go to, you go, oh, okay, I'm going to put in 99,000 bells and I'm going to be guaranteed to get 99,000 times 3. It's not how it works, although you can get that. So I wanted to do a kind of experiment to see how much I should be putting in there. Should I be putting just 10,000 bells in there, or should I put maybe 29,000 bells in there? So not all of these trees will be based off of 29,000 bells. There might be ones where I did 25,000 bells. There might be ones where I do, 26, 27, whatever. I think one of these trees may even have I inadvertently put 1,000 back in the hole and didn't do it right because, fat fingers and everything. So, but I'm going to go around the island. I'm going to check out all of these money bag trees, and we're going to see how much comes in each of them. And at that point, we are going to also see how many trees sprout the 10,000 versus how many trees sprout the higher than $10,000 amount to see if it's worth it to bury more than 10,000 in there, because if I'm burying 29,000 and I'm only getting 30 back, then I'm only going to be getting a $1,000 profit, where if I put 10,000 in, I'm be getting a $20,000 or bell profit, I should say. So let's go ahead and we're going to go around the island and we're going to check out all the places that I've have these trees, and then we'll go ahead and chop them down as well, simply because of the fact that I don't need the money trees there anymore, and I'll just grow some new ones later. So here's the first one. So 10,000 bells. So we did not get the max amount off that one. So off the top, we're potentially gaining only 1,000 from that tree. Now I hear the wind blowing, so I'm wondering if there's a balloon around here somewhere. So, oh, there it is, and it's coming our way. So we're gonna take a little pause for a second and do shoot the balloon down, and then continue on with our. I did not go in the water, thank goodness. And I got grasshopper head mile, exciting. Anyways, let's go ahead and chop down this tree. Doing several experiments over the course of these weeks, where there's 2 more money trees. I have them all over my island. The only ones I'm not going to take down are the ones on the way to my house. So I'm looking at briefly. I'm also doing a growing flowers. There's several images on flowers, and I might do a video on that too, where there's several different ways on how to get the blue rose, besides just picking it off somebody else's island, obviously. So there's one way that you have, you use whites to create purples, you use yellow and whites to create whites, and then you use red and yellow to create oranges, and then tell you what to do with the rest, supposedly, when I get up to the where I have those roses yet. I haven't gotten fully there yet. When you're doing roses, one of the reasons why you want to have friends playing along with you, join Facebook groups where you can make friends there so they can come help water your plants, because the more you water your plants, the more you have friends watering your plants, the more likely you are to get the hybrids that you want. Alright, so this is the next tree, and again, only 10,000 bells, which is not a good sign for the multiple thousands of bells options. And you see they have Sahara is bored off in the distance over there, and that's right, I was going to chop down all these trees because I want to remember to dig them up later. I don't need the spare trees. Alright, here we go. There's a third one. Again, 10,000 bells. So in these ones I'm making around... I'm about to get... I mean, stinging doesn't really matter if you get stung by a mosquito, but... Because my wife had the mosquito trophy or whatever made by Flick. Still not 100% of the time doing the quick tool option to get the tools that I want to get. So that takes, I guess, more getting used to, I suppose. Alright, here we go. Another money tree. And we're 0 for 3 when it comes to trees giving off more than... So I've pretty much lost at this point, assuming I put 29,000 bells in each tree, I would have gained 20,000 bells. I've only gained 1,000 bells, so I'm, let's see, 10, 20, 30. I'm down 27,000 bells at this point. So that's, so far we're not doing well with maximum bell output. Oh, but there you go. 29,000 bells there. So they got one there. And just like that, I was down, 29,000 bells. And now I am up 58. I gained my 29 back, regained the 29 back. So now I am at 29,000 bells, more than what I would have had I just put 10,000 in each tree. So just said, there you go. As I said it, I was down, now I am up again. So let's go ahead and shake this tree as well. Oh, let's pick up a flower instead. Oh, that looks like a new bug. Let's catch that as well. It looks like a bagworm, but it's not. So a spider. Along came a spider, sat down beside her. Or beside me. I have 10,000 bells. So we are back to another one. So 4 of the trees have produced 10,000 bells. So I am now down. Instead of making, I have to do the math in my head again. So each time I would have done 10,000 bells. I would have gained 20,000 each time. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80 that I would have gained. But I've gained, so I'm down a little bit now, I guess. So let's go ahead and place that flower that I had. Alright. I don't think there are any other... Oh, that's right. We're going to chop down these trees, too. So let's go ahead and chop them down. Oh, of course. The end of the line for my trust. Yeah, so maybe I won't chop them down now. I'll chop them down later. I'll just have to remember where they are. So we got no money trees over here. No money trees over here. No, I have 2 over here. There's one. There's another 29,000 bells, so that's good. It's a good sign. So far we're 4. We're at 4 trees where we had 29,000 bells. I mean 10,000 bells when we put in 29,000, and then another 2 where we got 29,000 3 times instead of 10,000 3 times. There's another 10,000. So we're 5 to 2. And we'll do the math after the fact. Oh, there's another 2 trees and another only 10,000 bells per, despite putting 29,000-ish in. Again, some of these I might have put more or less than that. I didn't put more. Another 10,000 bells. So it's looking like you're more likely than not to get 10,000 bells per opportunity or per shake, instead of the 29,000. But we're gonna do the math in and see how much money I should have made had I done the quote right way. See, here's that tree. I'm not gonna count this tree because I only put 1,000 there because I fat fingered it. So if you've seen my island before, I have done some refurbishment. Changed where I put my turnips. Some of them are over here, some of them are over on the other side of the island. There's Punchy's house. There's Rosie's house. Audie's house. Drago's house. There's another bell, but I'm putting my oranges here because your orange are supposed to go with your hybrid purples. They'll either create the blues or they create the reds that create the blues. But these are the hybrid whites. These white roses were created by mixing yellow roses and white roses from seed, and then these purple roses were mixing white roses and white roses. So these are supposed to create purples that you then put with the oranges, and then the results of those flowers should then give you the blue flowers that you're looking for. So again, I haven't seen it yet, I haven't done it yet, I haven't gotten to that point, but this is one of the ways that supposedly you can get blue roses without going to the Mystery Island, getting orange roses from a Mystery Island, and just getting the blue roses directly from the hybrid of the blue. So let's see where we got this. Another 10,000. Alright, so yeah, we are maxed up. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to drop one of these. We're going to put 96,000 bells there, and then we're going to put a bunch away. Nope. We need to show it off. Make more room. Alright, create a 99,000 bell bag. Create another 99,000 bell bag. And then we're going to put these away as well. Sorry, this is boring, but I forgot to go ahead and consolidate space. And actually, I could pick these up as well. There you go. So I am not shaking these. I'm just going to leave them there because I want them by my house. If you haven't seen my house yet, there you go. That's the first design that I had. First idea that I had for my house was to have a row of all the fruit trees with some tiki torches and my house. And I went ahead and bit the bullet. I paid off the final loan. You don't have to, but when you pay off the final loan, you can change the look of your house as much as you want. So let's see. I had a money tree over there, but that did not. I think I already chopped it down. So here's another money tree. Let's pick up some weeds, make the island look nice. Another 10,000, and I think I have this correct. I think I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 2. And let's go ahead and put that away. Create a 99,000 bell bag. Put that away. Then make another 99,000 bell bag. And then put these away. And we're going to make another 99,000 bell bag. And then we will put one more away. Start work on another one. I might have lost count on one of those. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh well. And I can go ahead and create my axe better, but you don't need to see how to make an axe. Alright, so here's a bunch more. How we're going to do with these. 29,000 bells. Look at that. We got, so 10,000 bells, bags, trees, and then that is another 10,000 one, so that's 9 to 3 now. If I'm counting correctly, I'm not sure. I might have missed one in my talking. 10 to 3. Now we're making a good amount of money off of this as well. Of course, you know, I have 62 million bells in the bank, so I'm not hurting. You know, playing the turnip game, the stock market, if you will. 10. Playing the stock market is obviously the best way to get it. Again, if you have friends that you're playing the game with, you always want to have lots of people to play with, so you can get. There are also online resources that will enable you to meet people, to be able to give them, go to their islands and sell your turnips there. So if you're having a bad week on your island, you could always sell your turnips somewhere else. And of course, as I always recommend, tip your island host. I usually, for every trip that I make to an island, I will tip 99,000 per trip. So that's what I do. Maybe, I mean, others have said that maybe that's a little too much, but I always feel like maybe being generous. They're opening their island for me. Oh, there's another 10,000 right there. They're opening their island for me, so I should go ahead and treat them well. I'm gonna make another video on this as well, where I'm kind of discussing what I do, and it's kind of etiquette. You know, don't run through people's flowers. That should be a given. And one of the other things that I do like to do is, you know, if I go to somebody's island, either for Celeste or to trade in stuff, like, you know, whatever it is, like if I'm watering their flowers for them, or if I'm, you know, whatever it is that I'm doing. The one thing I do want to like to do, is for them being a host, for me being able to get Celeste, getting shooting stars, getting whatever benefit I'm getting from their island. I will go ahead and, see, there's another 10,000 bells. I will go ahead and buy what's in their store and then give it to them. I mean, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. If you're gonna buy something in a store, you should always ask first. But in this particular circumstance, if I buy it and then give it to them, they're still gonna get it. They're gonna get it for free, you know, because I'm there and I'm paying for it out of my bells. And then I get it cataloged. So again, if you don't know what cataloging is, so you go to your, I have the Nook Shopping app because I went to the ATM enough and bought enough stuff on the ATM. You go to the Nook Shopping app. Of course, I'm using this. So let's look up diner. You know, you might see only certain colors in your. You might only see certain colors in your Nook's Cranny, but other people will have other things in their Nook's Cranny. So when you pick it up, you'll get the different variations. Like today, I have only had the blue counter in my Nook's Cranny, but my wife had the green. So into her island, I picked it up and then put it right back down, and I was able to get the green diner counter table, the counter table, the green diner table, and the green diner sofa, which I didn't have earlier today. And now let's cancel that. But as anyway, so you can go and you can catalog items that other people have. So there's a benefit for you just to go into somebody's island and buying their items for them, because you then get to catalog it, which means then you can buy it again. Sure, you might be paying double bells, but if you're following the way, bells should never be an issue in Animal Crossing after a couple of weeks. You shouldn't. Oh, pockets are full. Let's drop it because I still have more stuff. Let's drop this item. Put away. 99,000 bells. And again, we go ahead and put away Dixieland. That out, put them all away, and sorry about this, of course, it's just because all the $10,000 bell or 10,000 bell trees are just filling up my inventory really quickly. and I can now pick up that shell as well. I do not believe I have any other. So there's more of my turnips. I've had successfully bred a black of that flower, the lily. These are just reds, red of those. Create that. I got my first purple Cosmo. So I'm hearing the whatchamacallit, but I'm not seeing a balloon anywhere. So it could just be the breeze. Who knows? Maybe I'm just hearing things. Mine is playing tricks on me. Again, let's just do another quick lap to see if I have any other trees. Money trees. Oh, there's Klaus. I can't get rid of Klaus. Other people seem to like him, but I don't know. He does a lot of the same things that Drago does, and I'm just not a fan. I'd rather just get somebody else. Again, there's Rosie. Rosie's one of my favorites. Here's my new. I got Meringue. Unfortunately, I did not get the videos of me going and hunting for Meringue, which annoyed me beyond belief, because I could have sworn I had. But I got Meringue. I was very excited for that, so I went ahead and designed her some panels for her own bakery, and then once I get, after a couple of days, I will extend this, so I'll have multiple chairs and tables, and she can have her own little diner where she can serve all of her fun stuff. So oh, my lord. A bite of a toothpaste. Pretty funny gag, right? No one actually did it. Ha! Got a new reaction. Let me go ahead and save that video. So I'm making a video. I have a whole bunch of raw video created specifically with everything that I've done in the game so far. So I should have a couple ones coming down the pipe. I just wanted to do this one. Tammy's working out. Thought she might be making a DIY. Okay. So one thing that you'll see in the video is Tammy. I used to love Tammy because Tammy used to be my New Orleans girl because she said you heard. See, I'm playing my New Orleans-y type music on the cassette player. I've got the Saints placemats on the table. She's jamming out to there, and she used to always say, you heard, and I cracked up, thought it was great. But somebody else asked me their catchphrase or what have you, and unfortunately, yeah, I've seen this one already. Sometimes it gets repetitive. Very nice of you, Julian. Thank you. I've gotten very lucky with my Islanders, I'll say. I think Audi after 6 tries. I got Julian after 3. I got Meringue after 3. So, I think that's it for all my money trees. So, let's go ahead and tally it up. I put $29,000 in 13 trees that I got $10,000 left out of it. So if I would have only put 10,000 in those trees, or 16 trees total, if I would have put 10,000 in those trees, all of them, I would have got 20,000 profit out of all of them. So 16 times 20,000 is 320,000. So 320,000 is what I would have had in profit had I done that. Now, I don't have 320,000 in profit because for the 13 trees I put I put 29,000 in, so I only got 1,000 profit. So that's 13,000 there. And then on the other 3 trees, I did get 29,000 multiple times, so that's 58,000 total. 58,000 time. Got that 3 times. That is 174,000 plus the 13,000 that I got is 187,000. So negate the 187,000, add the 32 or 320,000 that I would have gotten. So I am less $133,000. So by putting in 100 and it sounds like there's a balloon again. Not seeing it though. Anyway, so if I would have, by putting in 29,000, I would have only had 133. If I would have put 10,000 in each one instead of 29,000 in each one, I would have had 132,000 more bells than doing it by putting 29,000 in each one. So it seems potentially that the best strategy is to put 10,000 bells in the hole and not go any higher. Oh, see, I knew I wasn't crazy. I heard a present on a balloon coming in. Let's open that. Got a pajama dress. Ooh. Let's wear the pajama dress. See how I look. There you go. I'm now in PJs. Look at that. Oh, wait. Hey, there's 2 more that I missed. Let's see what does this added up any? Nope. 10,000 bells. That makes it even worse, and 10,000 bells makes it even worse as well. So maybe I can do, maybe there's some calculus that I can do that would make it even better, but I don't think I can improve it all, because if you get lucky and you get to 20,000, that's a maximize, that's catching back up. But if you put, let's say you put 15,000 in, you know, maybe you're only getting 15, 15, 15, 45, so you're not making up any of the losses that you're doing. So I think I'm going to put 15,000 in instead of 20,000. I still would have, let's see, if I put 15,000 instead of 10,000, I'd have made, what, 15,000 per tree. So 15,000 times 13 equals 195,000 plus another, so I would have gotten 15, I would have 30, so I would have got another 90,000. That would have been 285,000. So I would have made more money putting in $15,000 than by putting in $29,000, but I would not have gotten more money than just by putting 10,000. So it seems to me like let's go with, let's try 20,000. If instead of putting 15, let's put 20,000. Put 20,000 in, I would have gained 10,000. I'm sure there's some times 13. 10,000 times 13 is 130,000. And then had the other 3, I would have made, by putting in 20,000, I would have put in 40,000 more, so 120,000 so plus 1,000. So again, so I'm not making as much as I would have. So let's just put 11,000 in and see. So if I put 11,000 in, I would have made, let's see, if as normal, I would have made a little bit more, let's say, or a lot, I guess more that way. 11,000, I still would have gotten 30,000, but I would have made 19. So 19,000 times 13 is 247. And then if I would have put 11,000, I would have made 22,000. That's 66,000. 313 again. So the moral of the story is that at the rates that I did it at. Now I don't know what the official rates are. I don't know if I don't think I've done enough of a sample size to show that it's really so 3 divided by 16, so 16 total samples. So about 18.75% of the time, so just under 20% of the time, you get what you put in versus the normal 10,000. I don't know if that's enough samples to prove that this is correct or not. Maybe, I'm sure there's a website online where you could look to see if there's more. But at the end of the day, I think it makes the most sense from this point on to put the $10,000 in. Now, who knows? Maybe, now let's say I would have done 99,000. Let's say I would have done 99,000 bells with this pull. 3 pulls at 99,000 plus 13 pulls at 10,000. Let's just try it that way and see if that works out. But so 99,000, if I put it in, I think only get 30,000 back. I've lost 69,000. So 69,000 times 13 is 897,000 bells is what I've lost. But I would make 198,000 times 3 is 594,000. So I would have lost 300,000 or so bells in that way. So no, it makes the most sense to go ahead and only put 10,000 bells in every time you find a money tree, because that is going to maximize your revenue. At least at these figures with this rate that I was able to show, I don't believe that you're going to find any better way than just putting in 10,000. You might feel like you're getting more when you get that hit. Hey, I got 29,000 instead of the 10,000, but you're getting 10,000 bells so much more of the time that it really doesn't make sense for you to do anything other than putting 10,000 bells in, and that's going to maximize your profits when you're doing bells. Of course, that's how many trees. That was 16 days worth of tree growth. And of course, I have other ones that are growing as we speak, but 16 days worth of tree growth, only getting me 320,000 bells. I can make over $1 million if I find a good turnip island on one load of turnips. So the money trees may be good, especially at the beginning, to build up the money that you're going to use to buy turnips with. But at the end of the day, the stock market is going to be your best bet. So this is the end of this video. If you've liked the channel, please like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel as well. And of course, since we're all still social distancing, hopefully, stay safe, wear a mask, keep socially distanced, listen to the experts, and keep yourself and your family safe. Thank you, and have a good day.